And welcome everybody to a very special live from Melbourne. Not a super showdown, although the matches might seem like it. We're talking about AEW Revolution. I am the JamSaw, and with me as always is my broadcast partner, Brock. How you doing tonight, Brock?
Just doing a quick check, 1, 2. We're coming in remote. I am away from my office because it is the type of weekend where we are camping. So I'm not home at the moment. So can you hear me perfectly?
Yep, everything's sounding great, Brock.
Perfect.
Communication, no delay so far. I know that it's been tricky, but thank you for hanging in here with me. Now, normally we do these live, but we are not doing it live this time. It's pre-recorded. Because of the Brock situation and also my own family stuff, we are not available to be live, but I will be posting that this will be uploaded and ready to go at the same time that we agreed to go live. Wow, the graphics guy said East Rutherford. I thought we were in Melbourne.
Yeah. So, you cut out a little bit, so I didn't hear you. But I don't know if you mentioned it, but we are, like I said, go home month. We are good to go. And in 3 hours after this releases will be Cyber Sunday, where you defend the Omni title with Adam Cole.
Correct. Adam Cole, the current AEW champ, will be going up against, I believe, The Miz and Crimson.
Yes, sir.
Three bags full.
Yeah, I mean, last year, it was Jericho that obtained it. So, I mean, at least it's not Seth Rollins, but it is what it is.
Indeed. And this first match coming up, you're going to be a big fan of it because it's Brian Pillman going one-on-one with Keith Lee for that FTW championship.
I believe this past Monday, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I was pulling for him, but I didn't really think he was going to win it. I really didn't think he was going to win it because, I'm only with them when they're together. I didn't have that much faith, man, but what's his chances against Lee here tonight?
I don't know, man, because Keith Lee is a big dude. All it takes is a spirit bomb, and it can totally end your career. Looking for a cover right now. Only a 1 count.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got Brian Pillman is now working on Keith Lee. He's got him down on the mat, but he rolls out of the ring and then back into it real quick.
Beautiful. We know how much I love the outside work.
I know. Keith Lee has heard your prayers, and he's trying to answer.
Oh.
Brian Pillman has Lee on the ropes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Pillman unable to capitalize. Now Keith Lee, and another reversal. So Brian Pillman back in the driver's seat with a backbreaker and a Russian leg sweep on Lee, taking him down to the canvas.
Beautiful.
One thing to note, too, is Keith Lee was here alone, no manager, so no worry about Mia Yim.
You son of a... It's because you Jericho me every chance you fucking get.
And think what you want to think, but the truth is in the pudding, my friend.
Yeah, and the pudding is butterscotch. Sweet, but it'll get you in the end.
It's chocolate, baby. It's pure milk chocolate.
Oh my God.
Boom! Keith Lee does a standing moonsault on...
Beautiful.
Going for the cover on Pillman. But no, only a 1 count.
Damn, come on. Listen, at least it's not Orange Cassidy. I'm just happy about that.
He didn't make it to this show. Luckily, too, the other thing, too, that everybody should know, this is going to be a shorter than usual pay-per-view for 2 reasons. 1, because of what's going on in our lives, and 2, because we're getting really tired of 2K20. Normally, we were doing...
I mean...
Yeah, we were doing 10 matches before. Last month was 7. This one's going to be 6.
Yeah, what's WrestleMania? What is that going to be?
Well, that's still in the books. We have to decide, do we want to go all out and then build like a 10-card show between the two of us? Or do we want to keep it small and simple?
No, we got to go all out.
That's what I figured. So you'll book 5 matches, I'll book 5 matches. I mean, a couple of mine are already written, right? Because Chris Jericho is going to challenge for whoever wins the AEW Championship match on the first Monday Night Dynamite that we come back to. Because the main event tonight is CM Punk versus Kenny Omega for that #1 contendership. And on Monday, they face Adam Cole.
Baby.
Baby indeed.
Yeah, I know as of right now, I only have 2 matches booked, and that is David Benoit against Wade Barrett. So far, because Wade Barrett's defending his title in a few hours in Cyber Sunday. So all the titles are on the line tonight, but Chris Benoit is fighting the person who wins between Wade Barrett and Davey Boy Smith Jr.
You mean David Benoit? You said Chris.
Oh yeah, David Benoit. Sorry, and Kofi Kingston has a intercontinental match against either MVP or Dolph Ziggler.
Nice. You should do something with Randy Orton. He's on your roster, isn't he?
He is, but he hasn't really been performing that well.
Give him a shot, man. He's Randy freaking Orton.
Listen, man. Season 3 is right around the corner, man. It's another year to prove yourself.
Yeah. It's true. It's damn true, as Kurt Angle used to say.
It's damn true.
Indeed. Now get the milk truck. Keith Lee getting tossed around on the outside. Good news is with this arena, there's no announce table and no chairs that you can't reach.
Who would have thought that Keith Lee would be the one being thrown around?
I know, right? Well, I mean, now turnabout's fair play. Now it's Keith Lee who's dominating.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a no-holds-barred match.
Beautiful.
Ooh, Keith Lee. Huge move on Brian Pillman on the outside. And another standing moonsault.
Exactly.
But it's on the outside.
That might have been it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a cyclone punch busting Pillman open.
Jesus, come on, man.
Pillman, like a rag doll, just doesn't know where to go. I think he's going to...
Don't fuck me over, man.
Ooh. Arana taking him down. Pillman tossed back into the ring. Pillman getting picked up. Ooh, huge spirit bomb with bridge. One, two, three. Keith Lee retains.
Damn. Fuck. Why? Why can't I be happy, JamSaw?
I don't know, man.
JamSaw, why don't you make me happy? Why don't you allow me to be happy?
Nobody pays me for your happiness.
Every Monday night show, you screwed me over. You gave me 1 week of happy, and I believe that was 2 weeks ago when... Oh, who was it? What did you do 2 weeks ago where 3 matches went my way?
Let's open the booking sheet and we'll take a look.
Obviously, okay. I don't... Yeah. It was 3 matches I was happy with.
Yeah, it was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah, it was Pillman, Soho, and Miro.
Yes, that's right. Glutton's favorite champion.
Man, your memory's that bad you can't even remember last week. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is who will be running Monday nights in Season 3.
And who's going to win the war? And who's going to win the war?
Don't count your sheep before they're birthed.
Trust me, I counted them already twice.
That's the problem. They're not born yet, buddy. Never count them until they're born.
Oh, listen. When you're a god, when you're a wrestling god...
You got the letters like backwards, dude.
A wrestling dog?
Correct. You're a wrestling dog. One might call you a female dog. A bitch.
Jesus. I knew it.
Up next, we have the best friends going up against the team, the part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. In my universe, they're still going by their old names until I get into 2K19. It is Matt Lee and Jeff Parker 2.0.
2K22?
That's what I meant to say. Yes. This game has poisoned me.
I knew it. Listen, folks. So before we start recording these every single week, we like to chat for a little bit to see what's going on in our lives and everything. And before we started recording SmackDown, I believe, I had JamSaw and Josh on the phone with me, and they were, to kill time, we were watching some content from 2K22 on my end, and it just looked so fluid that I was like, I don't want to continue this.
I just hope that Universe Mode runs smoother, that's all.
I keep seeing in Facebook groups that it crashes on people, and somebody was like, so they were complaining about the load-in screen for their superstars that they downloaded, where it's that gray figure.
Yeah. And
they were like, I've got 100 renders, and I can't. And why doesn't this load? And somebody commented like, well, that's why your game crashes. You have a render for everybody in CC.
Yeah.
So people are complaining about stuff that's avoidable. So now I don't know. But
yeah, I removed all the renders in mine, and just I went with the fighting pose like we did back in 2K22 or 20. God damn it, I'm going backwards. But that's 2K20. That's what I did on my side. Is I just got rid of all the renders. I went with the character models. It's kind of shitty that you can't, but at the same time, a lot of the renders were all different sizes. So when you had one of those cards pull up, you had like Batista was like 10 feet tall, and all the rest of them were midgets. It's like, what?
Yeah. What the hell was I gonna say? So for 2K22, the only thing that has crashed on me was my GM mode, because I don't know if you guys know about this. I know I mentioned it to JamSaw and Josh. The universe mode in 22 does not do promos, and so I was trying to figure out a way to use promos in
the GM
mode. 3. So I tried, so I'm like, all right, let me go to GM mode, because I know they do promos. And because I used all CCs, it crashed on me whenever I would use it. So I was like, okay, I can't use my GM mode. But that's the only time it's ever crashed on me.
That kind of sucks. I thought you were supposed to be able to import your own roster of people.
Yeah, I don't know. But, I think I used the universe mode twice, and I don't remember it crashing on me. And I used the main menu matches with all CC, because I gotta see how they look in their attires and how they flow and everything, and it's never crashed on me.
Is it super long for it to load in for you, though? Because, like, I find if I have... And unfortunately, especially tag teams, if you haven't created a tag team entrance, because I think the entrances take extra time and take forever to fucking load.
It takes him forever to start the announcing. You notice that it'll start speaking, but there's no sound coming out, and it'll pan to the audience, and then it'll pan back to him, and then that's when he starts doing it. But I figured what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it when there's dead space, like if it takes too long to load the main menu, or when it takes too long for him to speak, I'm gonna clip it and cut it. So yes, so there's a way I'm gonna get around that as well.
Nice, creative thinking, my man.
Listen, man, They don't pay me to be creative.
Yeah, they
I
don't
pay
pay you.
myself.
That's the problem.
Listen,
You need to
folks,
get paid,
if you
my
could
friend.
see if you guys could see the messages between me, JamSaw, and Josh over me being annoying when it comes to the attires, and JamSaw was like, Brock, it's fine. Leave it. I'm like, no, they need a week-to-week, and they need a pay-per-view attire.
You're just
JamSaw's
playing with
like,
crashes.
no, they don't. I know, but hey, I got to do it, man.
Because I'll tell you that, at the very least, if you load a match with two people that are naturally in the game, flawless. Loads real quick, you're in, you're playing.
Right.
But as soon as you have created stuff, that's where it slows down. And it shouldn't. It's the same fucking shit, right? It's polygons.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But so far, a big slobber knocker going on between 2.0 and the best friends. Right now, 2.0, they're dominating. Like, they've tossed both men out of the ring.
Yep.
Now Chuck Taylor has gotten back in. Oh, he's going to knock him back out. Yep. Going to set up that ladder. So it looks like Jeff Parker's going to climb while Matt Lee is on the outside working on Chuck Taylor.
Yep.
There's already 3 notches off on the belt. I guess while we were chatting, we missed that. He's going for notch 4. Matt Lee is keeping him busy.
Give us at least 5.
Oh, Jeff Parker is up to 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
7. And the last one.
There
Jeff
it is.
Parker grabs it, and 2.0 retains. Best friends are out of title contendership.
Because, you know,
the Jericho
2.0 is way too good to show up on my show to defend, to gain the tag for your show. But, you know, we're going to...
They are. You know, Chris Jericho, if he had retained his title, probably wouldn't even shown up for the match later tonight.
That's rude.
I'm just saying. He's a wizard, you know.
That's rude. Oh my god. So I saw the first clip of Jericho doing that because I haven't followed AEW.
Wow,
so
that's
I
hurtful.
I was on well, I think TikTok or Facebook, and there was this guy backstage, and he was wearing a Moxley shirt. And the two guys that are a part of Jericho's thing now walk up to him, and they're like, "Why are you wearing a John shirt? Do you know what happens to Moxley fans?" And Jericho shot him with a fireball, and he fell. He goes, "You get attacked by the wizard."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, he is." I'm like, shit.
I know, man. It's fucking brilliant. You should always watch AEW. But just before we keep talking about that, I want to announce the next match. It's an AEW TBS Championship match battle royal between Jade Cargill, Anna Jay, Red Velvet, Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter, and Leyla Hirsch.
You know what? I'm probably going to stick with Hirsch on this one. I'm probably going to predict Hirsch on it. I hope Hirsch wins this.
I would have thought you picked Toni Storm.
No, I never was a fan of Storm. I never really sought her out. But Leyla Hirsch.
You got to get her cakes in your face, then you'll be searching. That's all.
And it's not even my birthday.
Woo! Don't put a candle on it, though. Well, maybe you should like it. You never know.
No. Ayo. Who are you going to go with in this?
I would like to see Anna Jay. You know, like she was already a world champ. This would be a second belt to her name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if next year AEW will introduce women's tag belts.
Maybe.
Ooh, Anna Jay almost took out Red Velvet.
Oh, snap.
Toni Storm's working on Jade, and Jamie Hayter is working on Hirsch. Oh, Red Velvet has eliminated Anna Jay.
Damn.
It is high impact. You know, like when I booked this match, I was like, you know, I put a lot of people in it, but battle royals are usually pretty quick.
Usually, yeah, that's why I did it all that 1 month, because they're quick.
Yeah.
Looking good, looking
Maybe that's
good,
what we should
looking
do
good.
for our last month, too, is like both shows. We're all battle royals just to make them all 20 minutes long so we can go on. Oh, and Jade Cargill got eliminated by Hirsch and Hayter working together.
Hirsch? Hirsch?
Hirsch and Hate. Oh, Red Velvet eliminates Toni Storm.
Okay.
Jamie Hayter working on
good,
Red Velvet now. Hitting her in the face with her ass, man. I cannot believe it. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Leyla Hirsch can't believe her eyes. She's like, delicious. Jamie Hayter trying to get Hirsch over the ropes while Red Velvet is recovering from Cake Fest.
Ooh, I love cake.
Most people do, my friend. Red Velvet, a form of cake herself.
What is your go-to cake? Whenever
Cheesecake.
you buy a cake, like, what is your go-to cake?
Cheesecake. New York style cheesecake.
Okay. Okay.
And if you're talking about like real cakes rather than any kind of cake, then Black Forest.
Ooh, well, okay. Black Forest is good. You were looking good, by the way.
Thank you. Nice haircut. Never did anybody any harm.
You're just a good old boy, man.
What can I say? Have you ever watched the TV show Justified?
No.
It's such a good show, man. It has the actor. What's his name? I had it a second ago and I blanked. Anyway, he plays a character named Raylan Givens, who was a U.S. Marshal in the South.
Okay.
And it's just the stories are brilliant. And it's Timothy Oliphant. That's his name. He's such a good actor. Oh, Red Velvet taken down by Hirsch. Hayter was eliminated while we were chatting about Justified.
Hirsch, you're staying strong, girl. Stay strong.
Yeah, Hirsch versus Red Velvet. Which cake will reign supreme?
It's cake. It's a bake-off.
Yeah. It's like that show, Is It Cake? Oh, and Red Velvet eliminates Hirsch and is now your new TBS Women's Champion.
Of course he does, because Brock can't have a good Sunday.
Sorry, my man.
No, at least I get to look forward to Cyber Sunday, where all my champions are on the line.
Well, you can also look forward to a couple other matches later tonight. We have next up Deeb versus Thunder Rosa versus Kris Statlander versus Ruby Soho. So you have two picks in this match in Deeb and Soho that could go forward to be the number one contender for the women's championship. Then following that, we've got Hook versus Danhausen. So I know you hate Danhausen with passion. So maybe Hook will defeat him and take that. Yeah. So maybe Hook will defeat him and take that TNT title home. And then the main event in Hell in a Cell, we're going to see CM Punk versus Kenny Omega.
You know what sucks is that since Josh is running Ring of Honor and I had to download the entire roster, I have Danhausen on my console.
That's beautiful. That's perfect, because if we have to do a crossover event that you record, maybe I'll send Danhausen for it.
Why would you? No.
Because he will curse you.
Why would you do this? Oh, my God.
Have to be cursed. by the evil one, Danhausen.
Ridiculous.
I swear to God, one day you're going to fall in love with him and you're going to be like, this guy's the best character ever. I don't know why I ever never said I didn't like.
I love your Brock impression.
That's my everyone else impression.
Oh, true.
If you ain't me, you're against me.
Yep.
Starting things off strong, Ruby Soho going after Kris Statlander, Deeb focusing on Thunder Rosa.
So who are you gonna go with in this match?
Well, I'm pulling for Thunder Rosa. Oh, I forgot to mention this is also a tables match.
Beautiful. Yeah, I couldn't tell by the tables on the outside.
But I mean, I wouldn't mind even if Kris Statlander would win too, because she's been a steady performer.
Yeah. All right, looking good so far.
So far, so good indeed. Or indeed, you might say.
Oh my God. I can't wait for this season to be over, and then I have a month off of these puns.
Well, it's almost perfect that it hits the major camp season, so we'll have less to worry about.
Well, I'm just excited because on our month off, me, you, and Josh, we get together and we start doing the Omni Awards.
Well, do we have to? Well, I suppose we do.
Yep, we have to release it the week before we come back.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Let's keep it simple, though. Only 4 awards.
4 awards?
All right, 6 tops. Like the amount of matches in my pay-per-view.
I want 10.
We'll agree to disagree. Deeb in the corner, Kris Statlander working on her, and then Ruby Riott getting involved.
Ruby Soho.
God damn it. You're right. Thunder Rosa back in the mix. Serena Deeb on the ropes. Soho giving her a kick and a shove. And a bit of a backbreaker of sorts. Thunder takes down Ruby. But I mean, you don't want to just take... Oh, and a bitch slap. No respect shown to Ruby Riott by Thunder Rosa.
Nope, absolutely not.
Thunder has set up a table in one corner, which seems to be blocking Kris Statlander from being able to run back into the ring.
We all know the curse of the table, though. Die who sets it up.
Yep. And Kris Statlander still sitting there. Thunder Rosa going, fuck this bot bullshit, and ran out to attack her and get things back on track.
Yep.
Serena Deeb kicking Ruby in the guts. Neck breaker, taking her down. Thunder throwing Deeb on the table. Ruby Riott. Ruby Soho. Fucking Christ. It was not enough.
That's good.
Kris Statlander and Serena Deeb on the outside with Thunder Rosa. Ruby Soho setting up a new table in the middle of the ring.
Beautiful.
Serena Deeb capitalizing, but Ruby, quick recovery and reversal. Oh, but gets caught in that web of Deeb again. Neckbreaker by Deeb. Thunder Rosa cannot walk into the ring for some reason that only 2K devs can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Kris Statlander getting back up, trying to walk out of the ring, and is continuously walking towards the ropes and not doing anything. Deeb sees it, goes, fuck that, and suplexes her until she rolls out of the ring. And then Soho trips Deeb, and Thunder Rosa is trying to run into the ring, but she still can't because she's at that same dead-end spot. There we go. Finally gets back in the ring. Deeb and Soho are playing insy outsy.
Why do you do this?
They're getting in and out of the ring. It's not me. It's the fucking game. Deeb really focusing on Soho. Statlander picking up Thunder. Almost put her through the table, but missed by 1/4 of an inch. Oh, Deeb taking down Kris Statlander. Kris Statlander then caught by Thunder Rosa, who goes to... Oh, this could be it. Oh, she hits the table, but the table doesn't break.
Great.
Kris Statlander being tossed around by Thunder Rosa like a pile of wet diapers.
Ew. Gross.
I don't know why. Oh, and Soho thrown through the tables by Deeb.
Yeah.
So between your two choices, would you have preferred to see Soho move forward or Deeb?
Soho.
Well, at least you get your lesser of two evils.
I mean, to me, Soho is like my Natalia. Like, we gave her so many opportunities.
Yeah.
Which, of course, in a few hours, as always, when it comes to stuff like this, my pay-per-view is released 3 to 4 hours after JamSaw's. So that way, you know, it gives JamSaw show time to sit on YouTube and blah, 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 blah. But we have sort of a big stipulation with the women's intercontinental title, where Nia, she has one last shot. If she can't win the intercontinental belt from Natalia, she won't be back for season 3 on my end.
Yeah, Nia. Hey, goodbye.
Goodbye. But yeah, so what I was getting at was Soho is like my Natalia, where you've given her so many shot after shot after shot that when she was there just grabbing the brass ring, it was swept under her feet like early 2000s Jeff Hardy with the WWE title when Triple H was champion.
Correct, my man. It's a dark, dark time. But speaking of better things, we have the evil one himself, Danhausen, going up against Hook, starting right now.
So this is a potty break match.
This is a TNT Championship match, man. Is the co-main event. So if you want to drain the main vein while the co-main event is on, that's on you, buddy. Much like the piss that you will dribble on your trousers.
I would never do that because you've never done a potty break on my show, so I would never do that to you.
Not a potty break.
Disrespectful.
I refill my drink break. but
that's different. Like with potty breaks, you're in the bathroom and you're going, "Do I really want to go back?"
Do you really ask yourself that on potty breaks? Not me, man. I'm like, hurry the fuck up. I want to get back. Hurry up.
I question existence and time and space.
That's what I do when I go to sleep, man. That's what dreaming's for. Always be thinking, buddy.
Always be thinking.
Hook working Danhausen on the outside, Brock's favorite place.
I think this is... I don't know. See, I've expressed my thoughts on Hook, right? Where I think he's only here because of his father's name and they overpush him and he's not as good as he is. So I think this is the one time I'm gonna push for Danhausen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, because I feel like, okay, I know you don't feel this way, you might feel this way, but you've never expressed it. But people are expressing that Hook is a future Hall of Famer and all that. I'm like, dude, he's Taz's son. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He just started. He just started. Like, so people are like,
there's something to be said about genetics, man. A lot of second and third generations wrestlers are really talented wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's also character and presence. You know, he has that presence that he brings to the ring. Same thing with Danhausen. You might not like him as a wrestler, but he has a presence that entertains.
But I think I expressed this to you like a few weeks or last month or whatever. I'm trying not to be a hypocrite, because Danhausen is a gimmick. He's a good gimmick. I just don't like him. So like,
yeah, but let me ask you something. Do you like the Undertaker?
Wait, are you comparing Danhausen?
No. Just let me complete this thought. Do you like the Undertaker?
Okay. I don't mind the Undertaker. I would say 7 out of 10. But yes, I don't mind the Undertaker.
Do you like Eugene?
I love Eugene.
There you go. 70% and 100% equals fucking Danhausen.
You son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, like, I break things down to the lowest common. It's like, I don't like this guy. He's a combination of two guys that you either really like or kind of like. He's good.
Yeah, he's... Okay, Danhausen for me is a 6 out of 10. The gimmick puts him at a 5, because I'm a gimmick guy. You know I'm a mark for gimmicks. So that automatically puts him at a 5. But is he future world champion material, though? That is the question.
Well, is that your criteria of what a good wrestler is? That he has to be world championship material? No.
But to be a good gimmick, though, you got to get over with To be a good gimmick, you got to be... I don't want to say you have to be liked by everybody, but you have to be liked by over a majority.
I'm sure the majority of fucking people like Danhausen. You're in the minority, my friend. Even though you like the two gimmicks that combine to make him who he is.
What part of Eugene makes Danhausen?
He's just like a character that's an underdog. That's maybe not the quickest, with comebacks and shit.
He also is very body expressive. That I haven't noticed. He's very body expressive. Like when he talks, he uses his hands. Like
yes,
yeah.
And he's performance. That's part of what makes a good wrestler is performance, and I think that's something that he has in spades. You know, and the character that he has, and how much he walks around like that. You know what I mean? He's in character. He is like old school wrestling. I'm gonna live my fucking gimmick.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're looking good.
He said it did a tweet in real life. Danhausen tweeted The Rock. He's like, "Hey, I have my pay-per-view debut this week. Can you tell me some quick tricks to be as stacked and evil as you are?" You know? Or something to that regard. He was asking The Rock, like, quick workouts so I can get jacked like you before my pay-per-view debut.
Mm-hmm.
It's just entertaining. If you watch any of his unboxing vids or any of the other stuff on YouTube that he does, it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
bat blows were exchanged, and now Hook is working the neck of poor Danhausen.
Yeah, looking good. Well, he needs the neck weekend to sink in that rear naked.
Yep. Oh, just going for the cover on top of the bat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. Hook took it without a submission maneuver. He just beat the shit out of Danhausen and pinned him.
I didn't need to cause Danhausen to lose.
you picked him.
I cursed him. I cursed him.
You cast the cursed one.
Hey, what can I say? I'm magical.
That is you, but not magically delicious.
If this does not prove that I'm going to win the next season, then I don't know what will.
No, because you believe you will. You believe Danhausen would win, and he lost. So stop believing in yourself.
Damn it!
You're your own worst enemy, man.
Damn it! The enemy of the what is it? The friend of my enemy.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. The frenemy of my frenemy. I don't know.
So am I the brick wall within my life?
You are the brick in the wall.
Oh, okay. Damn. So we're already on the main event.
Or rather, you're the Brock in the wall.
I thought to say that, but then I was like, no, it's not going to make sense. And then you said it. JamSaw,
and then it makes complete sense because it came out of my mouth.
You will not get credit for this.
So here we go, starting things up with CM Punk and Kenny Omega. This is for that #1 contendership to that AEW Championship, held currently by...
And this is a massive main event.
Adam Cole, baby. Yes, it's a Hell in a Hell. Hell in a Hell. Hell in a Cell, rather.
Hell in a...
It's a Hell in a Hell in a Hell in a Cell.
Have you tried any steel cages for season 3 or no?
I did before the first patch, and they didn't go great for me, but we'll see. I'll try again. Maybe they patch some stuff.
Okay.
Have you tried any?
No, I've tried a Hell in a Cells, and what I think I'm going to do is, whenever I have one at a pay-per-view, I'm going to have them start on top of the cage. That's what I might do.
Can you pick where to start?
No. I am going to start it. Get us outside the ring. Okay. Get on top of the cell, and then start. Because I did that. You guys will... So... because I finished Leo Red's story for 2K22, I started the Christy Lynn story as well. Mm-hmm. And I did a Hell in a Cell, and I crashed the person through it, and I climbed up, and I suplexed her through the top of the cell. So that's how I might start it from now on at every pay-per-view. But yes.
I wish they would just have the intelligence to do it on their own, you know?
Yeah.
2K22, putting the artificial in artificial intelligence.
True.
Oh, big DDT from Kenny Omega on CM Punk in the center of the ring.
Looking good. So because I don't have a choice in this match, because, you know, CM Punk is CM Punk and Kenny Omega is Kenny Omega, who do you want to see proceed?
Oh, I'm very biased. I picked Kenny Omega right after he did a pile driver that busted open CM Punk, went for a cover, but did not take it.
Nope.
Still going on. CM Punk, not sure where he is. Now he's up on the shoulders of Kenny Omega. Oh.
Yep, here we go.
No, he did not do the one-winged angel. He just did a fireman's carry roll.
Yep. Listen. The question is, how many will it take to put CM Punk away? Will it take one, or will it take more than one?
That's true. Kenny now on the ropes because of Punk.
Yep.
Reverses Punk, then does a huge drop kick from the outside.
Whoop.
Oh, and a big V-trigger knee to the face of CM Punk. He's going to go for that cover.
Knees are nasty.
Oh, only a 2 count. Kenny Omega can't believe it.
Are we going to get a winged angel, though?
He looks like he's calling for it right now, Brock. Man, you got time.
Is he going to hit it?
He's picking him up on his shoulders.
Is he gonna hit it?
He's hooking the head. Boom! With a bridge. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Punk still kicks out.
Jesus.
The crowd chanting, "This is awesome," not whatever your ears are hearing, Brock.
They're hearing, "This is throwback."
Seriously, call that ear doctor I sent you. He'll sort you out. Oh, chop block from Punk, taking down Kenny Omega.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Punk waiting for him to get to his feet because he has respect.
Respect.
Oh, went for it. Man, he went for a suplex, but Kenny Omega got out of it and took CM Punk down.
Yep.
Kenny going for the cover.
Uh-oh.
Only a 1 count, though. What does he have to do? Oh, CM Punk tossing him up, catching him in the air, going for a go to sleep.
Uh-oh.
And going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and CM Punk is your winner and will be going on to face Adam Cole, baby. Next Monday. Not tomorrow, but in the week. Because we're off for a week, remember?
Yep.
But all I got to say is what an incredible show. We don't have a lot of time, so I do want to thank you for joining us tonight. I want to thank Brock Redhead for co-hosting with me. And we will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.